Do you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans.
Seconds beating Jackson. Tiger
Hello and welcome to Lenape High School on this beautiful afternoon as we get set for this girls softball matchup between the Cherokee Chiefs and the Lenape Indians. I'm Sam Goldberg alongside Scott Glossner. And Scott, what do you think of today's matchup?
Sam, this should be a good one. This is a rematch. Lenape won the first one. Both teams have had some good spots this season. Both teams have had some flat games. So you don't know what you're going to get here today. But I can tell you one thing. I think pitching will be the deciding factor in today's contest.
All right, thank you, Scott. We'll be back with girls softball right after this.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center, where experience matters. 800-555-1990. www.deborah.org. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003. Or on the web at www.pwpm.net. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Medford Village Car Care, serving the area's car care needs for 30 years. Located at 11 North Main Street in Medford. 609-654-4023. And on the web at mvcc-nj.com. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/headsup. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680. Or by email, jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
And welcome back to Lenape High School as the game is underway here at Lenape. As you see right there, Emma Gilmore's in the box. Beautiful afternoon here for some softball. Pitcher on the mound for Lenape is Olivia of Gusti.
First pitch is in there for a strike, a little swinging bunt attempt there.
Looks like the count was 2-1. Here's the pitch by Olivia. Swing and a miss.
And that'll be a strikeout. Looked like that was number one, Emma Gilmore.
So now up to the plate, Rachel Bromberg, right fielder.
Now that's Anna Messina, number 15. And beats out a little infield single there. Nice hustle there by number 15, Anna Messina. So the Chiefs have their second batter up on base now.
Now batting for the Cherokee Chiefs, number 12, Megan Hazelak. There's one out here in the first.
Getting into the heart of the order now, 3, 4, and 5 for the Chiefs.
Olivia's pitch is a pop-up on the infield. Second baseman's under it, and
Good job by second baseman Jules Baker. Makes a nice call there to make sure that the shortstop did not come over. Took control of the pop fly in the infield right off the bat. Good, solid defense there by the Indians.
So 2 outs now, and here's Carly Messina at the plate. It's her first plate appearance. And the pitch is a foul ball.
Check swing foul. Like it was almost a bit of a rise ball there by Avgusti.
Set, and the pitch is a ball. Outside, so the count goes to 1-1. So count 1-1 here to Carly Messina. The pitch. There's a steal attempt.
And she's thrown out.
Gunned down.
Great job.
Anna Messina tried to get a steal, and Olivia Wang guns her down as the inning's over. As you see on the mound there for the Chiefs, that's number 24, Abby Scarangelli. See her taking her warm-up pitches. And it's time now for the AXA Equitable Sideline Report, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable. Be life confident. 732-452-7275. And let's send it over to Bonnie Brager with the report.
Thanks, guys. There's a lot of excitement for this district game. I got the chance to speak with both Coach Krasnick from Lenape and Coach Maggi from Cherokee before today's game. They both have hope to play a strong game and play the game they know how to play. They hope for strong and hard defense, and with that they'll be able to win this game because they've already played each other once, with Lenape coming out on top, and they hope for the best possible outcome so that they can have the best possible seed in playoffs. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Bonnie. So here we go in the bottom of the first. Jules Baker will lead it off for the Indians. The pitch by Scarangelli is taken high for ball 1. Scarangelli's next pitch is taken low for ball 2. Good patience here by Jules Baker. There's this swing, a foul ball. Count goes to 2-1 on Baker. Scarangelli's next pitch is ball 4. So leadoff walk drawn by Jules Baker. Lenape's off to a good start here. Leadoff walk for Jules Baker. Scarangelli still has yet to find the strike zone here at the beginning of the game, as Marissa Kamak stands in. Scarangelli's first pitch is low for ball 1. There's a steal attempt. And Jules Baker steals second.
Great jump there off the bag. Good push off. That's the key to stealing in softball, because you can't leave till the ball goes past the batter. So you got to have quickness, but you got to get a good jump on it too.
So Scarangelli's next pitch.
Indians with a runner in scoring position here in the bottom of the first.
Called strike. 1-1 to Kamak. Scarangelli's next pitch is on the outside part of the plate, so it's 1-2 now on Kamak. Scarangelli's 1-2 pitch is called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. So after giving up a leadoff walk, Scarangelli picks up her first strikeout of the day.
It's a big strikeout, because really all you're trying to do is move that runner over to third, you know, for fly ball or maybe another infield out to get that run home. Now it's going to take a base hit probably for the Indians, or some sort of miscue defensively for the Chiefs, either pass ball, wild pitch, error, something like that.
So standing in now for Lenape, it's the 3-hitter Olivia Wang. She hits that ball foul. So count goes to 1-1. They have a runner in scoring position on second. One down, 1-1 count. Scarangeli delivers. It's a ball low. So 2-1 the count now to Wang.
It's not a bad pitch though, right off the outside corner. See if you can get the batter to chase, hit a weak ground ball.
Scarangeli delivers. And it's called strike, 2-2. Two-two pitch is a high fly ball into right field.
See if the runner tags and heads to third.
Runner is tagging, and should make it up there. Jules Baker, good concentration to get to third.
That's why I was saying that previous batter was so important to try to get that runner over to third. If that runner's on third on that fly ball to right, that scores a run for the Indians. Now, as I said, it's going to take a base hit or some sort of miscue. Not a lot of room behind the backstop for a wild pitch or pass ball for a runner to score from third here at Lenape.
Scarangeli delivers the strike to Kristen Klein. That last play, that was a good concentration play by Rachel Bromberg to record the out, and there's another high fly ball going back
Well
on
hit.
it as Bromberg,
Over
and
her
it'll
head.
fall right over her head. Here's the play to second.
And she's out, but the run will count.
That was a great hit there by Kirsten
Klein drove it almost to the base of the wall.
That ball, she tried to go for two, but she was gunned down trying to stretch out two.
But more importantly, the runner from third did score before the third out was made there at second base. So the Indians are on the board at the bottom of the first to take a 1-0 lead. They get a walk, a stolen base, and then the hit to the outfield. Put on a play like that.
So after the bottom half of the first, Lenape strikes first. They're on the board 1-0.
Yeah, and since the run scored before the out was made, that's a good run. Now, if that would have been a ground ball to the infield and they throw the runner out at first, even if she scores first, it would have been, the run would not count. But on a play like that, had she been out at second before the run scored, then that wouldn't count either. But in this case, that's not what happened.
And let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. So here's Klein's hit.
Well hit ball into right center. Over Blomberg's head, but she makes a real strong throw into the infield to get the runner at second.
So standing in now for the Chiefs is Carly Messina. She takes the first pitch. It's ball 1-0 to Messina. Gusti delivers the 1-0, and it's high for ball 2. Good patience here by Messina to get herself into a 2-0 count.
Of course, Carly Messina was up when the runner was thrown out trying to steal second base, so she leads off the bottom of the top of the second. See if she can get something started for the Chiefs here.
Gusti's pitch is outside for ball 3, 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes. Now the question becomes, do you give her the take sign? I would think you do.
Early in the game,
Try to get a runner on base.
no runners on. I would say take.
And she did, and took it for a strike.
Ball looked to be right down the heart of the plate. So 3-1 now to Carly Messina. And of Gussie's pitch.
Ripped up the middle, strong base hit. Nice job of hitting there, going with the pitch.
So Carly Messina is on board with a single.
That was
beautifully right up the middle.
Yeah, it was nice hitting because the ball was on the outer half of the plate, and she didn't try to pull it. She just went with the pitch and hit it right up the middle. Nice stroke on that swing there by Carly Messina. So the Chiefs have their leadoff batter on.
And Allie St. Jean will walk to the plate now. And of Guffey's pitch. Swing and a miss.
Looked like she took something off that, maybe some sort of off-speed pitch change up. Had St. Jean out in front of that.
So St. Jean swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Gussie's pitch. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Carly Messina getting a nice jump here off first base after the ball goes by the batter. Was that secondary lead? They can't lead off, but we call it a secondary lead if we were playing, if you had leadoffs. There's a ball down the left field line, and it's gonna be foul.
It's gonna fall. The ref, or the umpire, not the ref, calls it foul. And it'll be 1-2 now on St. Jean.
See if Gusti comes back with that off-speed pitch that she had St. Jean so far out in front of on the opening pitch of this at-bat.
So if Gusti's pitch.
And she tried, but just didn't get it over, a little high.
A little high. So it's ball 2. 2-2 now, the count to Allie St. Jean. Gusti's 2-2 pitch is a fly ball into left field. And it's caught for the out.
Runner tags.
Runner tagging
Good
from
base
second.
running by Carly Messina. She saw that the outfielder, her momentum was taking her away from the infield, so she would have to stop, turn, and throw as opposed to coming towards the infield. So really good heads-up base running there by Carly Messina gets her down to second, where a single to the outfield could possibly score a run.
So if Gussie's first pitch of the at-bat is taken high and away for ball 1. Rachel Bromberg in the box has 1-0 count on her with a runner on second base, 1 out. And if Gussie's pitch is called strike 1.
Good fastball in the outer half there. Good take, though, by the batter. You're up 1-0. You know, and sometimes the pitcher makes a pitch that, you know, you're not going to do anything with. Might as well live to fight another day or swing the bat. That's a bit low.
Gussie's pitch was low there, low and outside. It's 2-1.
Runner at second. 1 out. Chiefs trail 1-0.
Gussie's pitch. Swung on and missed, 2-2.
That's a real solid pitch down at the bottom of the strike zone.
Gussie set the 2-2. Taken. It's a full count now, 3-2. 3-2, do you send the runner?
No, not from second. Too easy to throw, strikeout throw at double play down to third. If she was on first, you might consider it. Figure you're going to get the ball in play.
Full count pitches.
And there's your base hit's going to drop in.
Weak pop fly in there. It's going to, here's the throw home.
Yeah, runner doesn't advance because that's a tough play. Number 1 there, Courtney Carroll, had a good jump on it, just couldn't get to it. And if she does get to it and Messina has wandered off halfway, she's easily doubled up. It's a short throw back to second. So good base running.
So 1 down here in the top of the second.
Chiefs have a threat building with first and second now.
So batting for the Chiefs, the center fielder, number 20, Jordan Davini. So runner on first and second, 1 out, and if Gussie's pitch is taken high and outside for ball 1. Gus's pitch.
That's going to be foul and right off the top of the dugout, so out of play.
I was getting ready to dive and catch that one if that came near us. So Jordan Davini hits that one foul. Count moves to 1-1 with 1 down here in the top of the second. Davini ready. Gusti, the pitch is low for ball 2. So 2-1 to Davini. Runners on first and second. The 2-1 swinging a foul ball. So 2-2 now to Davini.
Jordan Davini here looking to get a base hit, which could tie up this contest.
Gusti ready. The 2-2 is taken high, and it's a full count.
Now do you send the runners?
I don't know. There's only one down.
Well, but she's gotten the ball on the bat twice. I think I would do it. Get the defense moving in the infield. Maybe a ball gets through.
Full count pitch is a pop fly on the infield. Pop infield fly rule in effect.
Yep.
And Davini is sent down.
Might have seen the home
2
plate
outs.
umpire quickly running out to let the, putting his right hand up, signifying that the batter is automatically out. And the runners advance at their own risk. Runners on first and second, at least first and second. Could be bases loaded with 1 out or no outs. And the automatic infield fly rule in effect. So now 2 outs. It's going to take a 2-out hit for the Chiefs to try to get their first run of the game.
First pitch is a base hit.
The infield, we're going to have a play at the plate.
The throw home is, oh wow, what a
Perfect
throw.
throw.
Whoa, what a throw from left fielder Devin Horner to gun down the runner heading home, and it remains a 1-0 game.
Perfect play. Got a good jump. You got to send her. It's going to take an absolutely perfect throw to get her, and that was right on the money. Nice field by the catcher. Olivia Wang does a nice job.
And it's time now for the AXA Equitable. Never mind, it's not time for anything as we get back here to Lenape High School. And let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. So you see here the play was a great base hit into left field, and Horner just guns down the runner trying to head home. It was a absolutely perfect throw right on the money. Just an absolute beautiful throw, and it remains a 1-0 ball game for Lenape. So Abby Scarangelli back out for her second inning of work.
Great defensive play there by the Indians to end the bottom of the second, or top of the second, excuse me. So that's 2 real nice defensive plays. One at the end of the first inning to throw out the stealer, the young lady trying to steal second base, and then gutting down the runner at the plate. So we've seen already a rarity, 2 outfield assists in this game.
So Scarangelli's ready. The pitch is taken for strike 1 on the outside part of the plate.
Yeah, it's a nice pitch there, low and away, right at the knees on the outside corner.
The pitch by Scarangelli is low. 4-1. So 1-1 here. It's the count. Scarangelli's ready, then the pitch. It's taken on the outside part of the plate for strike 2. So 1-2 count now. The pitch swung on and missed. Scarangelli strikes her out.
A lot of tough pitches there that Jess Chen had to face.
So now after making a great play in the outfield, here's Devin Horner standing in. So Scarangelli's first pitch to Horner is taken low and outside for ball 1. Scarangelli's pitch taken outside for ball 2. So Devin Horner has gotten herself into a 2-0 count. She hits the ball heading towards us, heads up over here, and it goes foul. That ball was heading right over to us. I was getting ready to dive for that and make sure it didn't hit you, Scott.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Sam. But had spin on it. I could see it coming off. It was going to be well to my left.
So the 2-1 pitch from Scarangelli is on the outside part of the plate for strike 2. So 2-2 count now for Devin Horner. The pitch from Scarangelli is swung on and missed. 2 strikeouts now in the inning for Scarangelli. As there's 2 down now in the second. So Jaden Hunter will stand in. Pitch from Scarangelli is taken for ball 1. Pitch from Scarangelli, the 1-0. Is a foul ball. So 1-1 now to Hunter. Scarangelli's 1-1 is low. 2-1 to Jaden Hunter.
Jaden Hunter is a sophomore in this lineup. Oh, nice off-speed pitch there.
And now the count goes to 2-2.
Got Jaden Hunter way out in front of that one.
So Scarangelli looking for her 3rd strikeout in a row. The 2-2 is swung on and foul. She retires Jane Hunter here. That'll be her 4th strikeout of the game in just 2 innings of work. Her 2-2 is low, and it's a full count. Good patience by Hunter not to swing at that. So full count, 2 outs, and the pitch from Scarangelli is a swing, and this ball is heading foul.
That'll be out of play.
So Hunter will get another chance to
Jaden Hunter staying alive.
do some works. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Good at-bat here from Jaden Hunter. The Scarangelli's pitch is a weak.
Oh, nice, right through the hole though. Fought it off on the inside and fisted it out to left field. Good piece of hitting by Jaden Hunter.
So after 9 pitches, Jaden Hunter will got herself a base hit. 2-out base runner now for Lenape. As Courtney Carroll will stand in. Scarangelli's pitch is taken high for ball 1.
Indians hoping to mount a 2-out rally here in this half of the inning, but the Chiefs are trying to put the kibosh on that idea.
Scarangelli delivers the 1-0. There's the runner, and that ball is hit.
Bromberg played nicely.
Right to right field, and Bromberg records the out. And that'll do it for the second inning. Lenape still holds on to a 1-0 lead. See the Cherokee huddle there, Coach Mary Maggi. It's her first year as the head coach. Team's current record is 11-5. And let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. See, last out here is Bromberg. Had to focus on it, but ultimately made the play. Great concentration.
2 hands used. Very nicely done. One of the most basics of that you don't see much in the major leagues anymore.
So going back to the Cherokee huddle, this is Mary Maggi's first year as being the head coach. She does have some recent coaching history. She was a Gloucester County College assistant for 5 years and the Cherokee JV coach for 13 years. So assistant coaches Megan Masteris, Devin Smoiver, and Colleen Mahan. See the score line right there. Indians have a 1-0 lead. 3 hits apiece for both teams. So Gusti back out for her 3rd inning of work. So Gray stands in and takes low for ball 1. It's Megan Gray, the shortstop. Gusti's pitch is swinging a fly ball out to center field. And it's caught by Courtney Carroll.
Well played by Courtney, moved over on it nice, got under it.
So 1 down, or 1 gone here in the top of the 3rd. As Emma Gilmore stands in. She tries to bunt and hits it foul right off the top of her bat. So no balls and 1 strike to her. The 0-1 pitch from Gusti is called strike on the lower part of the plate.
Gusti now ahead on the batter 0-2.
So no balls and 2 strikes here to Gilmore. Gusti's pitch. Ooh, that looked pretty close, but the umpire rules it a ball, so it's 1-2. The 1-2 from Gusti is
Slapped
hit on
up
the
the
ground
middle
and-
for a nice hit, nice piece of hitting by Emma Gilmore.
So Emma Gilmore gets a base hit up the middle. After she was down 0-2. She bounced her way back, got a pitch to hit, and she drove it right up the middle. So now Cherokee has the leadoff base runner. As Anna Messina stands in. She tries the bunt and hits it foul.
Gilmore, the leadoff hitter, she could be looking to try to swipe a base to get into scoring position here in the top of the 3rd.
Pitch by Gusti. And there's
Nice
a good bunt.
Nobody covering. Oh, nice job by the second baseman. I think she beat it out. She did. Great hustle.
That was an excellent bunt right up the 3rd baseline. And Anna Messina beats it out. So now 1 gone, or 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. Runners on 1st and 2nd. And standing in for the Chiefs is Megan Hasselhock. She's looking to bunt. No, she pulls it back. And there's strike 1. It's 0-1 here to Hasselhock. Of Gusti's 0-1 is swinging a line drive
Deep.
into left field and gone! Megan Hasselhock, a 3-run home run to straightaway left field, and the Cherokee Chiefs take a 3-1 lead.
That ball was hit hard, and with the wind coming from that direction, from home plate towards left field, that ball just kept going and going and cleared the fence for the 3-run homer.
So Cherokee will take a 3-1 lead after the 3-run shot by Megan Hasselhock.
Megan Haslack with a nice swing on it, put a nice smooth swing on it, hit the ball very hard and drove it over the left field fence.
So now standing in for the Chiefs after the 3-run shot is Carly Messina. Gusti's pitch is on the lower part of the strike zone, and it's called strike. It's 0-1 to Messina. of Gusty's 0-1. Swing and a miss. So Messina's down 0-2.
Doesn't seem to phase the Chief hitters, though, because Emmett Gilmore was down 0-2 and then slapped a nice ball right. This one's right at us.
And it'll drop
Not
foul.
going to reach us, though.
So 2 close calls for us over here by the booth. But all in all, we're okay. So the count's still 0-2 now to Messina. Gusty ready? The 0-2. Swinging a foul ball.
Good job of getting a piece of it and staying alive. They could have Gusty throw some extra pitches here this inning. So this inning started with a fly out to center, then back-to-back base hits, and then the home run by Megan Haslack.
The 0-2. That's
Off-speed pitch, just high.
so 1-2 now to Carly Messina. Of Gusty's set. The 1-2. Swinging another foul ball over by us. So Carly Messina having a really good at-bat, staying alive here.
Yeah, she's making enough Gusty work real hard to get this out.
If Goosy's thinking, what can I do to set her away? She's fouling off everything. And I've pitched her. And there's a slow dribbler up the third base line. Here's the play at
She's
first.
going to beat that one out. Went off speed, didn't get all of it, but just put it in the right spot.
Slow dribbler that went up the third base line, stayed fair. And Carly,
Second hit of the game for Messina.
so she's 2 for 2 on the day.
Indians rally around their pitcher in the circle. One out, top of the third. Chiefs have 3 on the board. And a runner on first after.
And let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
Good pitch, real good swing, good, nice hit, nice hitter's pitch there, and she drove it hard to left field. Wasn't much doubt about that one.
So Allie St. Jean will stand in for the Chiefs as she swings and misses on the first pitch. First pitch swinging, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 from Gusti is a pop-up, and it'll go foul. So 0-2 now to St. Jean.
Yeah, if Gusti had Carly Messina down 0-2, and she did a nice job fouling off 3 or 4 pitches there, and then hit a infield single up the third base line that she was able to beat out down to first.
So Carly Messina was looking to go, but St. Jean took a swing at it, and she went back to first base. And now time called from St. Jean. So 0-2 to Allie St. Jean. Of Gusti set. The 0-2 is high over the catcher's head. And standing in is Carly Messina. She swipes second base.
That'll be a wild pitch there. Tough inning here for Olivia Gusti.
So Allie St. Jean in a 1-2 count of Gusti's set. She delivers the 1-2. Swing and a shot.
Oh, that's
center
crushed.
field.
And that's
Going
another
back.
homer.
Oh, and Allie St. Jean crushes a 2-run shot to straightaway center field. And it's 5-1 Cherokee.
Second home run of the inning. Still only 1 out. Chiefs are rolling this inning.
As you said in the pregame, you said pitching would be the determining factor. And right now, Goosey's getting lit up. She's given up 2 home runs in 1 inning. And let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. So Allie St. Jean, oh, that pitch was right down the middle.
Yeah, and a real good swing. Good weight shift by Allie St. Jean, and she got all of it. And the Chiefs go up 5-1.
So Augusti still on the mound.
Still only 1 out.
She'll deliver, and it's high and outside for ball 1. As Rachel Bromberg standing in. The 1-0 from Augusti. It's taken for ball 2. So Augusti now struggling to find the strike zone after giving up 2 home runs.
Looks like we got some action over there in the Indian bullpen.
As Augusti delivers a strike to the outside part of the plate, it's 2-1. There's a shot, left field.
That might go again.
And it's gone!
Back to back.
Back-to-back home runs for the Chiefs, and it's 6-1. Back-to-back home runs, and the Chiefs now lead 6-1. Rachel Bromberg hits a shot to left field.
That'll
As
bring
it's
Coach
6-1.
out.
And now time is being called, and let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. I was right in her sweet spot. She just crushes it to left field. Now, coach is out here for Lenape. So the Lenape coach out to try and calm her Indians down as the Chiefs hit back-to-back home runs. It's still only 1 out here in the 3rd.
And Coach Krasnick's got to be talking to her now, just trying to settle her down here. It's too early to pull. You know, Lenape certainly has the wherewithal to come back here. And Coach just bringing his girls in, talking to them, saying, hey, this game's not over. It's only the 3rd inning. Let's get a couple of outs here and get our turn at the plate, and we can get ours back.
So Gupsey's pitch is outside for ball 1. So Jordan Deviney stands in. She has a 1-0 count. And if Gupsey's pitch is high and outside for ball 2. So 2-0 count now to Deviney. Still only 1 out here in the 3rd. And if Gusti delivers the 2-0, swung on and missed.
A little bit off speed there. Nice header out in front.
2-1 now on Deviney.
Jordan Deviney was looking for something a little more speed there and got just out in front of it. Ball was up, though. That's a dangerous spot with the wind blowing out the way it is today.
So if Gusti's pitch is a foul ball, and
So
it's now 2-2.
yeah, if Gusti battles back, she was down 2-0 in the count and throws a couple of nice pitches here. Now got the count back to even at 2-2. She's had a couple of batters this inning with 2 strikes and couldn't put them away.
So if Gusti's 2-2. It's high and outside. It's a full count now for Jordan Deviney. The full count pitch is low for ball 4. So Jordan Deviney, after starting that bat 2-0, she got 2 strikes on her and then she draws a walk. So still only 1 gone here in the inning.
Brings up Katie Comiskey for the Chiefs.
Gusti's pitch is a drive.
Well
left
hit
center,
again,
left
and that
center
may go
field,
too. It
and
does.
that is gone. 4 home runs in the inning for the Chiefs. Katie Kaminsky drives a 2-run shot to left center, and the Chiefs take an 8-1 lead. On the first pitch of the at-bat, she drives a home run out to left center.
Yeah, if Goosty trying to get ahead in the count.
And let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
That was the first pitch of the at-bat. She's trying to get ahead on a count. She fell behind on the previous batter, and so she's just looking to get ahead. And Katie Kaminsky was looking for something right down the middle, but she got it, and she drove it deep into the outfield again.
And then there will be a pitching change now for Lenape. Number 14,
Emma Brennan.
Emma Brennan is now on the mound, warming up after Gusti went 2 1/3, gave up 8 runs. So now Brennan will be on here to relieve of Gusti, and there's still only one out here in the top of the 3rd.
Very exciting.
8 runs on 8 hits.
4 home runs here in the 3rd. And there's still only one out. Gusti had a couple of batters on 2 strikes and just couldn't retire them. Couldn't find that knockout pitch.
All right, so for Brennan, you come in here, you can't worry about the 8 runs already in. Your job right here now is to get out of this inning without any more damage and let your offense come to the plate and see if you can chip away at what is now a 7-run Chief lead.
So Brennan's got to focus. She's got to pretend it's a 0-0 game, and she's starting out here. So Brennan's first pitch is taken, and it hits.
They hit her on the knee.
Hits Megan Gray, and that's not a good way to start out. Let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. See the last pitch. So there you see the home run.
That was the first pitch of the at-bat. And like I said, Olivia is just trying to get ahead of the batter, and the batter is ready for it. Katie Kaminsky just crushed it.
So Brennan's first pitch on relief ends up hitting Megan Gray, as there'll be a runner on. And it looks like it got her right in the knee. She's wearing a knee brace, as you see on right there.
Saw Cherokee's.
And let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. See the pitch. Ooh, got her right on the knee.
Right on the inside of the knee. Whether you have a brace on or a bad knee or anything, that's unprotected normally.
So Brennan's second pitch in relief.
Here comes Emma Gilmore, who, after a fly out to start this inning, started the 8-run rally, as the Chiefs have scored 8 runs without an out being recorded after the first out to start the inning. And there's a great bunt down the third base line, but it's going to roll foul.
So an 0-2 count now on Emma Gilmore.
Well, her first at-bat this inning, she had her 0-2 and slapped one right up the middle for a base hit.
As she's in another 0-2 count. Gilmore set. Brennan pitches. Outside. And low. 1-2 now to Gilmore. The 1-2. There's a weak pop fly, and easily played by Marissa Kamek. She records the second out.
That's a nice play, because that ball's coming off the bat with a lot of spin on it, and it can very easily pop into the webbing of the palm of the glove and pop right out. She did a nice job getting 2 hands on that, keeping it in the glove.
So here's Anna Messina, as first pitch thrown to her is called for a strike.
Anna also singled her last time up before Megan Haslak's 3-run homer.
The 0-1 is a pop up behind the catcher, and it'll fall, so it's a 0-2 count. Can the Chiefs get another 2-strike hit? 2 gone here in the top of the 3rd. Runner on first. Brennan's 0-2 is, wow, an off-speed pitch that Cena was way out in front of, and that will retire the Chiefs. But they strike with 4 home runs here in the inning as they lead 8-1. So Scarangelli will be out again. She's pitched a great ball game so far.
Yeah, and they've now staked her to a 7-run lead. So now if you're a pitcher and you've got a 7-run lead, the one thing you don't want to do is give up walks. You don't want to put free base runners on, make them hit their way onto the lineup or onto the base as they go through their lineup. So it'll be very interesting to see how Abby Scarangelli attacks the hitters now with a 7-run lead here in the going into the bottom of the 3rd after a huge inning. And the other factor here is it's been a while since she was on the mound. It looked like over here she was throwing a couple of warm-up tosses between innings just to keep loose and that kind of stuff. So it'll be very interesting to see how she fares in this first batter for the Indians.
So if I were Scarangelli, I would just go right after the Indians. Because right now you have them on their heels.
Well, they're a good hitting club, though.
And you don't want to get too lax, and next thing you know, that 7-run leads turns to a 1-run lead.
I believe this is Kendra Mahan, the shortstop. Or, yeah, Kendra Mahan, number 28.
So the first pitch that was delivered by Scarangelli was taken outside for ball 1. Scarangelli's pitch is on the outside part of the plate
outside
for
corner.
strike 1.
Almost a screwball type there as it started on the middle and kind of drifted to the outside corner.
The 1-1 is foul. So 1-2 now. So maybe it's Jules Baker. And there's another ball hit foul. No, it is Kendra Mahone. He's up and fouls another one. So it's 1-2.
Baker in the on-deck circle. Leadoff hitter for the Indians. So the number 9 hitter here up for the Indians.
So Mahone and a 1-2. Scarangelli the pitch. And
The bat has broken.
the play's been made, and
You do not see that very often when an aluminum bat breaks. Mahan hit it so hard or hit it on the right spot that the aluminum bat breaks, and you don't see that very often. And that's a dangerous, wood bat's dangerous enough with the splinters, but when you got a sheared off, I guess, metal bat, that is very rare.
And let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
It's a good pitch right in on the fist, but you can see it's a great play by the shortstop as the ball is rolling out at her, or third baseman, I couldn't tell which one that was on our replay. But, you got to, that's good concentration when you got a bat coming rolling at you.
So the first pitch of the at-bat is taken inside for strike 1. So Jules Baker standing in. She has an 0-1 count. Scarangelli delivers. And strike 2 on the outside part of the plate. So quickly 0-2 now to Jules Baker. Scarangelli delivers the 0-2. Outside, ball 1. The 1-2. Swinging a pop-up, right field.
Drop. No, nice hustle by Rachel Bromberg out there in right field. She's had a lot of action. She's had 4 balls hit to her. One almost cleared the fence for the RBI for the Indians off the bat of Kirsten Klein earlier, but Bromberg's done a great job making the 3 plays in the outfield, and she got a great jump on that ball to come in and keep it as it was sinking before it got to the ground. Nice job by number 6, Rachel Bromberg there.
So Marissa Kamek stands in as she takes strike 1. So 2 down here. 0-1 is outside for ball 1.
Scarangelli looking to have a great shutdown inning. That's always important when your team puts up some runs to give you the lead. Shut down your opponent in the next half inning.
Scarangelli delivered the pitch, and it's 2-1. Ball's low. It's now 3-1. The 3-1 pitch swung on and hit foul. So full count now to Kamak. The full count pitch is
Great
nice
play by Bromberg down the right field line.
And the
Don't know if that was fair or foul from our angle. We couldn't see. She was right on the line, but Bromberg, she's making some great defensive gems out here in right. She also made the great throw to get Kirsten Klein after the base hit to prevent her from getting a double.
So Rachel Bromberg is busy out there in right field, but she has been focusing on the ball perfectly, making all the catches she needs to make.
So big inning there, great inning for Scarangelli. After the Chiefs put up an 8 spot, she comes down and puts the Indians down in order 1, 2, 3. End of 3 innings, the Chiefs with an 8-1 lead, and we'll see how the Chiefs respond now in the top of the 4th, see if they can add to what is now a pretty sizable lead, as they've got the long ball working today for the Cherokee offense.
And if I were the Chiefs, I'd still be aggressive, put more runs on the board. And it's time now for the AXA Equitable Sideline Report, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable, be life confident. 732-452-7275. And now let's send it over to Bonnie Brager with a report.
Thanks, guys. I got the chance to talk with Coach Maggie from Cherokee about their very successful inning at bat, and they had 4 home runs, making it an 8-1 lead, and she credits it to their swinging at the first pitch and playing a hard, aggressive game at bat. Thanks, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, Bonnie. The first pitch from Brennan is called for strike 1. So Megan Gray, Haslack will stand in. She was a little early on that, and it'll go foul. So Haslack had the 3-run home run, and now she's in an 0-1 count. Brennan's 0-1. It's high and outside for ball 1.
Come on, man, you got this!
I'm sorry, 1-2.
First time through the lineup facing a new pitcher, so we'll see what the Chiefs can deliver here against Emma Brennan.
And time's called.
Come on, 1-2!
So Brennan's is set. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a foul ball.
Come on, man!
Haslack's looking to drive another one out of here.
Here we go!
She's just a little early on most of these pitches. As Brennan delivers the 1-2. Taken high. It's 2-2. The 2-2 bounces to the plate. Full count now for Haslack.
Come on, man!
Good pitch, though, even though it wasn't a strike. He's trying to maybe play on the aggressiveness of the Chiefs' bats.
Yeah,
What looks good, and then drops out of the strike zone, but good eye by Haslack.
Full count pitch. There's a
Pulled foul, I believe,
Fly
down the
ball.
left field line.
Oh, and what a
sliding
play.
catch.
All right.
what a defensive play there from Devin Horner. She slides to make a beautiful grab, and it's one away. What a play there from Horner in left field.
That's helping out your pitcher.
She had to cover a lot of ground, and she managed to do it.
Comes Carly Massini They haven't gotten Massini out yet.
And there's a pitch right down the heart of the plate for strike one. So the 0-1.
Line drive, nice play by Kirsten Klein. So they finally retire Messina.
And let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab physical therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Hasluck was just a little early in front of this, but left fielder Devin Horner ranges to her right and makes a stellar diving grab. Is now standing in for the Chiefs, Allie St. Jean.
Who also homered her last time up just an inning ago.
That's
This one's
popped up.
fouled out of play.
And it's 0-2. Brennan set, the 0-2. Ooh.
Off the pitcher to the second baseman. Nice play, a little 1-4-3 action if you're scoring at home. But a big inning there for the Indians defensively as they shut down the Chiefs 1-2-3. So kind of settles the tide, rights the ship, so to speak, whatever cliche you want to throw out there. But after giving up 8 runs just an inning ago, Emma Brennan does a nice job coming in. She's retired all 5 batters she's faced since stepping into the lineup.
So Scarangelli is out for her 4th inning of work. She's pitched a stellar game after giving up 1 run in the first. She's held the Indians scoreless.
Looks like number 7, Olivia Wang, going to lead off for the Indians here as we head to the bottom of the 4th. You know, you can't get 7 runs back in 1 inning, but you still have 4 more at bats. So if you chip away a run, 2 here, maybe you get a 3 spot. All of a sudden, you know, you're back 8-4, 8-5, and you put a little pressure on the other side. So, but the Indians need to start now, as Carangelli did a great job last inning of shutting them down 1-2-3 after that big Chief inning. And we'll see what the Indians can do here against Scarangelli.
See the scoreline there, 8-1. Cherokee leads. Cherokee has 10 hits in the ball game. Lenape still only at 3. So Scarangelli is getting ready, and standing in now is Olivia Wang, catcher. So Scarangelli's first pitch to Wang is on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The 0-1 from Scarangelli. Outside, 1-1. Scarangelli's 1-1. So Bromberg in right field will make another catch. That's 5 putouts for her now in the game. She's been great defensively for the Chiefs, and 1 gone here for Kristen Klein, the first baseman. And let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab physical therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
And again, fly ball, and Bromberg in good position. Gets under it, uses both hands. Looking good.
So Abby Scarangelli. The pitch. And it's a base hit up the middle. So Kristen Klein.
Second hit of the game for Klein.
Remember in her first at-bat, she had a nice base hit. She tried to stretch it out for 2, but was thrown out trying to take 2. So 1 on now for the Indians, and Jess Chen will stand in. The right fielder. First pitch is called for strike 1. Abby Scarangelli's 0-1.
And another base hit to right.
There's the throw to first. Oh, wow.
That's a good hustle by Jess Chen. A lot of times you get a clean hit like that and you just kind of jog it figuring, hey, I got myself a hit. But what a throw by Bromberg. She did beat it out. Nice hustle by Chen. All right, Indians got something moving here. Runners at first and second with one down. Devin Horner coming up to the plate. She was the out left fielder who made that spectacular sliding catch in the top half of this inning.
And there's a called strike on the outside part of the plate.
See if she can do something at the plate here to maybe get the Indians a run or at least keep this momentum going of this inning.
Scarangeli's 0-1 is outside for ball one. The runners on first and second, the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Scarangeli's 2-1. There's a shot.
Driven into the gap. That's going to score at least one run. Goes all the way to the wall.
There's a throw in. And an RBI double for Devin Horner, as it's an 8-2 ball game.
And runners on second and third with just one out.
That was a beautifully driven ball into the right center gap.
Jaden Hunter coming to the plate.
As it's 8-2 now. His lead is cut to 6.
Jaden Hunter had a base hit last time. A base hit now could score at least one, maybe two. And all of a sudden, Lenape is mounting a little bit of a comeback here, even though they're still trailed by 6. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. And it looks like we may be having a pinch hitter.
That looks to be.
Looks like Emma Brennan, the pitcher.
Will be hitting for Jaden Hunter. So, move here from the Lenape bench as pitcher Brennan will, as Emma Brennan will get an at-bat here with one out and runners on second and third. So one gone here as Brennan will stand in. So Scarangeli's pitch is on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Oh, 1. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1 from Scarangeli. Swinging a foul ball. It's 1-2. This will be a big out here for Scarangeli. The 1-2. Outside, it's 2-2. Suzu. Swinging a
Fisted, that's going to drop. Yes, it
Oh.
is.
Good try. Good try.
So Emma Brennan helps her cause with a fisted pop single just out of the reach of number 18, the second baseman, Katie Comiskey. She did everything she could to try to get it, including diving for it, but it was just out of her reach, and now it's 8-3.
And now we'll see a pinch runner here come on for Brennan.
That'll be number 16, Serena Shaw. Runners at the corners, first and third, still only one out.
We see a comeback here from Lenape.
2 runs in the inning. And Courtney Carroll, the center fielder, steps to the plate. And it doesn't always take a hard hit ball to get a base hit. Sometimes where you place it is equally as important, and that certainly is an example of that on that last base hit for Emma Brennan.
Last pitch there was a called strike on the outside corner, so it's 0-1. Scarangeli's 0-1 is low and outside. It's 1-1.
Nice block by Allie St. Jean. The ball was down in the dirt in a tough play, and she handled it nicely.
So the 1-1 from Scarangeli.
And that's high.
It's 2-1. So 2-1 count here for Carroll. As Scarangeli delivers. Swing and a miss.
Nice,
Throw
nice
to
off
second.
speed. There's the steal. They got her. And I'm not sure if there was a play on to try to draw the throw to get a run home, but the runner at third did not run, so I'm not sure if that was a design play. There was no slide by Shaw, but that's a nice play by Allie St. Jean to throw out the base runner. 2 outs and 2-2 here.
The 2-2 is just a tad low. That's a full count for Carroll. The full count pitch is low for ball 4. Good block there by St. Jean.
Runners back on the corners again, but now you've got 2 outs instead of 1.
As Kendra Mahone will stand in. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. The pitch is low for ball 1.
See what Mahon can do here.
The 1-0.
Rips a base hit up the middle, and that'll score a run.
As
Move the other runner up a base, first and second now.
And an RBI.
8-4
Single.
now.
It's 8-4.
Real solid stroke there by Mahon. Going to bring up the top of the order and Jules Baker.
Pitch. Inside. 1-0. The 1-0. It's low and outside. It's 2-0. So Scangeli is struggling to find the strike zone now. There's 2 outs in the inning. The 2-0 is low for ball 3. You swing away here with 2 outs if it's a good pitch?
I don't think so. Looking to get base runners. Still 4 runs behind.
Scarangeli's 3-0 is low, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And now they're loaded up. It wouldn't surprise me if Coach comes out and has a chat with Abby Scarangeli.
This is Coach Maggi will come out and try and calm Scarangeli down.
Just let her know, hey, Abby, you're pitching a whale of a game here. You know, we're still 4 runs to the good. Just focus on the batter, get the next out, and let's get out of this inning. But the Indians have put 3 on to cut the deficit from what was 7 at the start of the inning, now down just to 4.
And it looks like we'll have a pitching change as Abby Scarangeli comes out of the game. 3 2/3 inning pitched, 4 runs allowed.
And responsible for the 3 runners on base. New pitcher is going to be number 7, Carly Messina.
That means we'll have a new third baseman now for the Chiefs also. We'll let
Looks
you know.
like it's going to be Izzy Whittam, number 13.
Looks to be.
Is that Whittam or Witham? Witham. Thank you. It's going to be Izzy Witham, now in at third base.
So Carly Messina will come on.
Tough spot to come in, isn't it? 2 outs, bases loaded. Of course, you go back now. If that runner doesn't steal and get thrown out, they'd have another run. It'd be 8-5, and there'd still only be 1 out. So, you know, don't know whether that was a coach trying to make something happen and maybe get a throw through like it did and score a run from third. But it wasn't really that close of a play. But see if the Indians now bases loaded, 2 outs.
So Messina's first pitch is just a tad outside. It's ball 1. Bases loaded, 2 down. The pitch swung on and missed. 1-1.
Marissa Kamek.
The 1-1. Called strike 2. 1-2 now on Marissa Kamek.
Be a big thing, get out of this one and leave the bases loaded.
The pitch Swing and a foul
nice.
ball.
Got a piece of it. Kamek stays alive. Bottom of the fourth, Indians with 3 across to cut the lead of the Chiefs from 8-1 to 8-4. That pitch is low.
2-2.
Come on, Carly, you got this.
Messina's 2-2. It's a pop up on the infield and
Well played. Nice job by Megan Haslick. 2 hands on the ball. Again, a lot of spin coming off that bat. She did a nice job on a basket-type catch. But the Indians put 3 on the board in the bottom half of the 4. And after 4 complete here at Lenape High School, in Cherokee 8, Lenape 4. But that's the, we talked about, you're not going to get 7 runs very often in an inning. So you got to chip away at it, and that's a pretty good chunk they just chipped away. But now there's no room for error defensively for the Indians. They've got to hold the Chiefs now, not let them get any more runs on the board. And again, still have 3 more at-bats in the 5th, 6th, and 7th.
so Brennan is back out for her 2nd inning of work after she set down the Indians.
Yeah, she finished up the 1 inning with the home runs by getting 2 outs, so she's got an inning and 2/3 in the book, and so we'll see. But will be interesting to see. When she came in, the Chiefs had not seen her today. Now that Olivia Avgusti pitched very well those first 2 innings, but then that second time through the order, the Chiefs seemed to get her rhythm and be able to hit the ball with much more authority. Now this is the second time through the lineup for Brennan. Cherokee, a pretty experienced team and a very aggressive offensive team. We'll see what happens now as Brennan goes through the Chief lineup for the 2nd time.
So here's Rachel Bromberg.
She's got a single and a homer this afternoon.
2 for 2 in the ball game. This is Brennan's first pitch.
Up high for a ball.
The pitch is foul.
Found
So
back
1-1.
out of play.
So the 1-1 pitch from Brennan is on the way. Swing and another foul ball. Count goes to 1-2.
Not only has Bromberg got a couple of hits, she's made some really nice defensive plays in the outfield, both catching and throwing here today.
So the 1-2 from Brennan
Called
is
3rd
called.
strike.
Strike 3, and there's 1 gone here in the top of the 5th. So Jordan, after the strikeout, center fielder Jordan Davini will stand in. Pitch from Brennan. Swing and a foul ball. A fan tried to catch it. Final home plate just went right through his hands. So the 0-1 from Brennan. That looked close, but it's ultimately ruled a ball. So 1-1.
Off-speed pitch just stayed a little high.
So the 1-1 pitch from Brennan.
Right at the knees.
That looked
Called
low,
strike
but
2.
called for a strike. That had to be directly right below the knees as
Another
Davini.
pitch down there right at the knees.
Davini will swing and miss. So 2 strikeouts now in the inning for Brennan.
Talk about pitcher's pitches. They were both right there, right at the knees. And when you get that 2nd strike called, you got to swing at that 3rd. And that ball had a little bit more drop on it, but still crossing the plate at the knees.
So Megan Gray will stand in after being hit by a pitch, her last at bat.
That's Katie Comiskey, number 18. Comiskey hit one of those homers in the Chiefs' big 8-run, in the Chiefs' 8-run inning.
There's a ground ball to third. Throw to first.
Big inning for the Indians defensively as they shut down the Chiefs in order at end of 4.5. It's still 8-4 Cherokee. So Emma Brennan has come in and shut down the Cherokee offense. Now 2 2/3 of scoreless softball being pitched by Ms. Brennan. And now again, see if Lenape can come back and pick a couple of more up to chip away at that, what is now a 4-run lead.
Katie Messina will be the new will come back on for her next inning of work.
Bottom of the 5th, of course, for those of you who may not be familiar, softball, like high school softball, much like high school baseball, does play a 7-inning game. So still 3 at-bats left for the Indians. And what looked like a pretty daunting task just an inning ago when it was 8-1 is certainly still a big task, but not nearly as difficult as what it was just an inning ago. And if the Indians can put 1 or 2 across here and get it down to a 2-run or 3 or 2-run game, especially a 2-run game, because then any base runner brings the tying run to the plate. So we'll see if the Indians can continue their offensive output that they delivered in the bottom of the 4th.
So Messina's first pitch is high and outside for ball 1.
It's like Olivia Wang leading off here for the Indians.
And that's a strike on the inside part of the plate, 1-1.
It's right on the inside corner. Nothing you're going to do with that ball as a hitter. You just got to take that and tip your hat to the pitcher.
Messina's 1-1. Low and outside, it's 2-1.
On deck, Kirsten Klein. Couple of hits for Klein today.
Swung on and missed. It's 2-2. Good pitch there by Messina.
It's a pitch that's tough to handle, too. That's up in the strike zone. Tough to get your hands above that pitch.
The 2-2
is lined foul down the right field line.
Megan Haslock almost made the play. Just out of the reach for glove. We'll do it again. 2-2. Pitch is a pop fly on the infield.
Shortstop.
Oh, and it's dropped. That is
tough break for Megan Gray. Just popped out of her glove. Again, a lot of spin on these softballs when you hit it under like that. There's a lot of backspin and rotation that if you don't have that ball deep in your glove or use that second hand, it is very easy for that to pop out. So, tough break for Megan Gray.
So instead of being 1 out here, there's now a runner on first with no outs.
Swing. Pitch, I believe, was called a ball.
Come on, Carly.
So let's see if the Indians can take advantage of that Chief miscue.
1-0, and it's
foul
a
ball out of play.
Run, Tina, run.
So 1-1 the count. So Carly Messina's pitch. Swing and a
towering fly ball to left.
On a great play by Vinny in center field. What a play, ranging to her right.
Ball stayed up there a long time, and if you notice, Sam, the wind that we had earlier blowing hard to left field is not near as strong, and I'm not even sure it's coming from that direction. I think if that ball's hit maybe 2 innings ago when Cherokee hit theirs, that has a chance. But nice job by Devaney to get under it
So I think if that
and
ball,
make the play.
I think that might have been out of the ballpark. Devaney had to reach her glove up and catch it, but nevertheless, there's 1 out with a runner on, and that ball that was just recently pitched by Messina is outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is a
Line shot
to
to
left
center.
and
It's gone. Jess Chen, her second hit of the day, her third RBI, and now we have an 8-6 game.
So after the error by shortstop Gray, Jess Chen capitalizes with a 2-run home run, and now it's a 2-run lead for Cherokee, 8-6.
Now, like I said, when Cherokee put up that 8 spot, it was only the 3rd inning. There was a lot of time left.
And let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. That's where this pitch is.
Right in the heart of the plate, and Jess Chen didn't miss it. And drove it easily over the fence. 5 home runs today between the two teams. Certainly not lacking for offense. I thought pitching would be the deciding factor in a low-scoring game. I must say that I was wrong. 2 potent offenses here this afternoon.
As now Carly Messina has Devin Horner in the palm of her hand, down 0-2. Umpire calls time. Still 2-1. Ooh, that pitch inside there. Called for a ball. The pitch. Swing and a fly ball out to left.
Devaney.
Right center.
Good job by Devaney there. Got moved under it. Ran to the spot right away, and that's what you want to do. You want to get to the spot so you're under the ball. Makes it a much easier play than trying to catch it off to the side. Looks like Emma Brennan going to step in now to bat again.
So 2 gone now in the bottom of the 5th. As Emma Brennan stands in. Pitch. Low and inside for ball 1. There's that window you were talking about. As that last pitch is hit foul. It's 1-1. To Horner. The pitch. High. It's ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1. Swing and a foul ball. 2-2 now. The count. The 2-2. Swinging a rifled shot into the gap in right center. And here's the play. Oh,
she's out.
Wow. Great throw by Devaney.
Wow, the outfielders played a great game, and there's Devaney throwing her out from basically the fence on a 1-hop throw to the second baseman. A great tag, and Emma Brennan trying to stretch that single to a double, and it took a perfect throw to beat her. I don't blame her for trying to get 2 out of that.
And let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. It was a beautiful hit in the right center gap.
It's just a great throw. She goes and picks it up, makes a strong throw. 1 hop to the second baseman, and a real nice tag there by second baseman. Was that Megan Gray, the shortstop, covering? Probably was. Moving over from short with the second baseman going out to get the relay throw if necessary. Or, no, it might have been Comiskey. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell in the replay. But there you have it after 5 complete here at Lenape. Cherokee 8, Lenape 6. Each team with 10 hits today.
As Brennan will be back out to pitch again, as the Chiefs still have yet to figure her out.
Yes, she's pitched a great game since coming in relief of Olivia Augusti, who got plagued by the home run ball today. But Brennan's been very difficult for the Chiefs to muster any offense at all off of. So we go to the top of the 6th.
In this 8-6 ball game.
Looks like we've got a pinch hitter for Cherokee coming in now. Number 8, Cameron Waraxa.
This broadcast wouldn't be done if it wasn't for the wonderful crew who have worked the game. Option 2 members Sean Herb, Matt Mathis, Owen Volkerchick, Josh Gladstone, Liam Keller, Talon Loriello, Abigail Herb, Fabina Ferrario, Austin Sukechi, Scott Glossner, and Sam Goldberg, and sideline Bonnie Brager. So the pitch is low, and it's 2-1. It's popped into shallow of center.
Oh, nice try by Horner. Just couldn't get there. She had a really long run and gets in under the tag. Real good hustle there.
So a pinch hit double for Maracas.
You got to help me on this one.
So Emma Gilmore will stand in.
What is it? Waraxa? Waraxa.
So the pitch from Brennan, and there's a bunt up the third base line, and what a great.
Oh,
Great
there's
play,
nobody covering second.
second.
She beats the bunt down to first.
Good
What a
play.
heads-up play by Emma Gilmore. She gets the bunt, which could have been construed as a sacrifice, but with Gilmore's speed, it's never a sacrifice. She beats the throw, and second baseman comes over to cover first. Nobody picks up the bag at second, and she goes into second, and the Chiefs have something brewing here with runners at second and third, and nobody out here in the top of the sixth.
So while Lenape's in a huddle here, I'm actually going to say the correct crew list. I had the wrong crew list. So we'd like to thank. Oh, let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
Look at this great slide. The ball's there, and she gets down under it beautifully.
So here's the right crew list. It's Hannah. We'd like to thank Hannah O'Hare, Clenith Saragias, Anna Roden Field, and Option 2 crew Tyler Slowendorn, John Conlow, Owen Volkerchick, Matt Mathis, Sean Herb, Walter Kloss, announcer Sam Goldberg, and Scott Klossner, and sideline reporter Bonnie Brager. Thank you for making this game possible.
While we were gone, another bunt base hit.
Now we have the bases loaded here for the Chiefs.
Nobody out. And Megan Haslick, who has a 3-run homer earlier today, now hits a fly ball to left.
Long run for the left fielder.
Runner tag, but there'll be no advancement there, too shallow. Good hustle there by the left fielder, Devin Horner.
Make the play, now there's one out.
So bases remain loaded with one out, and the pitcher now, Carly Messina, can certainly help herself here with a base hit. Haslick just got under that a little bit. If it's driven maybe another 5-10 yards, then we'd have a real play at the plate.
The pitch. Swing and a foul ball. One count.
Lenape in quite a spot here. They don't want to give up any more, already trailing by 2.
The pitch. Is taken low, and it's 1-1. Pitch from Brennan.
Right back to the box, going to get one at home. And a double play, a 1-2-3 double play. The Chiefs had bases loaded, nobody outs, and the Indians get a fly out to left and a double play to get out of the inning without giving up any runs at all. Wow, if Lenape comes back to win this game, the Chiefs will have to look back at the top of the 6th as a missed opportunity.
And let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. It was a great reaction
Hard
by
hit
the
ball.
pitcher.
Nice play by Brennan. Comes home with a good throw and a nice strong throw by Wong down to first, and the double play is completed.
LDTV sports productions are available online at youtube.com/Lenape District TV and for purchase at www.lrhsd.org/LDTV copies. And our next game is start of the playoffs. Check the LDTV Sports website for a complete schedule of playoff coverage. Have good playoff matches on tap. As Messina is back out to work after she gave up 2 in the 5th. Pitch. Swung on and missed. 7-1. Looks to be shortstop Courtney Carroll at the plate. The 0-1. Swing and a foul ball. So 0-2 now.
See how the Chiefs react to what has to be a disappointment by having the bases loaded with nobody out, not getting a run home. And that's got to, again, continue the momentum that the Indians have built the last 2 innings. They've put up 5 in the last 2 innings.
The pitch, the runner thought it was ball 4, but not as that it's. A little confused what's going on.
And they're going to have a
Umpire.
discussion here. The batter, Courtney Carroll, says she got hit on the elbow. The umpire thinks it hit the bat and went into the catcher's glove, which with 2 strikes would be strike 3 and you're out. And now they'll have a little discussion here.
So this is a judgment call here, whatever they feel the right call is.
He's asking for a little help from the first base umpire. That's a tough thing for the first base umpire. And she has been hit by the pitch. So what looked like it might be a strikeout now turns into a hit by pitch.
Let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay, Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. So let's see, did it hit her?
She was she was quickly to put the bat down and run to first, so she knew she got hit. So the Indians have the leadoff man aboard.
And there's a foul ball heading towards our truck.
That's tough. You're up 0-2 in the count, and you hit the batter. That's certainly something Carly Messina did not want to do. So we'll see how the Indians now, can they take advantage of the hit by pitch? The leadoff batter is on. She looked like she was going to steal.
That ball's outside. It's 1-1. So Mahone into a 1-1 count.
Kendra Mahon
Swing and
fouls
foul
it
ball.
off.
So it's 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a foul ball.
Mahon with a nice swing there, nice level cut. She just got a little under the ball, so we'll see if she seems to have good timing on.
So the 1-2 pitch from Messina.
Down low, and that's going to be an easy steal.
It's a good base running there by Carroll, as it's a 2-2 count here. For Mahon. 2-2. Low and outside. It's a full count. You're down 2 in the bottom of the 6th with nobody out. You send the runner to third?
Absolutely not.
The pitch, full count.
Got a
Swing and
piece
foul
of it.
ball. So a good battle here for Carly Messina. As she delivers full count pitch. This is low for ball 4.
Hey, you coming with us?
So runners on first and second now.
And nobody out. Bottom of the 6th. Indians trail by 2 escaped the top of the 6th when nobody out and bases loaded for the Chiefs, and the Indians got out of it without giving up a run, and they put their first 2 on here in the bottom of the 6th. So what turns out now to be the lead run at the plate.
Pitch is low for ball 1.
And that's Jules Baker.
Messina having a hard time of finding the strike zone. The 1-0 is low for ball 2. These are good blocks by St. Jean. Messina ready. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0. The 3-0. Outside, 4-pitch walk. Bases are now loaded with still nobody out. And Marissa Kamaka will stand in. It looks like
I think we got a pinch hitter. In the meantime, the Chief defensive players and the infield come in to try to lift Messina's spirits.
So number 34, Rosa Marie Mirabella, will pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. Big spot in this ball game.
Well, we just saw in the top half of this inning the Chiefs have the exact same situation and didn't score. Can they do the same to the Indians?
So Messina's pitch on the outside part of the plate. It's strike 1. She finally finds the strike zone after giving up 6 straight balls. Well, 1 swing and a foul ball. So 2 strikes now on the pinch hitter. The 0-2, outside, 1-2.
Come on, Carly!
1-2.
Called, third
strike
strike.
3.
It's a big out.
That is a ginormous out. And Jules Baker will stand in now.
Way to fight, Carly! Come on!
I believe that's Olivia Wang.
For Olivia Wang.
One first pitch is in for a ball.
The 1-0. Swinging and a foul ball behind home plate. It's 1-1. So Olivia Wang in a big spot with 1 down. She has a 1-1 count on her.
On deck, Kirsten Klein. She's got a couple of hits and an RBI today.
The pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 1-2.
Well, Messina certainly dug deep down with bases loaded, nobody out. Get the first strikeout. Now she's ahead 1-2 here on Olivia Wang.
Carly Messina's 1-2.
Gets through for a base hit, and 1 run will score, and everybody else moves up a base. So now it's 8-7. Just under the glove of a diving Megan Haslick.
So it's 8-7 now with 1 gone. And Kristen Klein
Come on, Chief!
will stand in. Still bases loaded.
And if I remember, Klein hit one very deep last time.
Seen his pitch up in the
Nice.
zone and had some nice movement to it. Gets Klein swinging. It's 0-1.
They've come all the way back from 8-1 down to make it 8-7.
The 0-1 pitch is low for ball 1.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Kirsten Klein at the plate for the Indians. A chance to tie the game or give the Indians the lead.
Seen his pitch is outside for ball 2. It's 2-1.
Now, if you're Kirsten Klein, you got to look for something to drive. She doesn't want to fall behind 3-1 here, so you got to look for something that's in your wheelhouse that you can drive. No worse than a sac fly.
Pitch.
And there it is.
Shot.
It is.
Right
it is
center.
gone.
And
It's
a
a
grand
grand slam.
That was some. It's 11-8 Lenape. Kristen Klein. Grand salami.
3 hits on the day for Klein that I have. 5 RBIs now. The first of the game, and now the grand slam to put the Indians ahead 11-8.
Wow.
10 unanswered runs since they had their 8-run third. And I'll tell you what, you got to give hats off if they win this game to Emma Brennan, who came in with them trailing 8-1.
And let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab physical therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
Like I said, 2-1. She doesn't want to go 3-1. She throws it. A good pitch. It's a little bit down. But Kirsten Klein went down and got it and drove it to straightaway center field. Almost hit our cameraman out there.
Hopefully he's okay. So it's 11-8 Lenape. After the grand slam from Kristen Klein.
That'll bring up Jess Chen, who hit a 2-run homer on her earlier bat.
Pitch is fouled back by home plate. It's 0-1. The pitch. Called. Strike 2. It's 0-2. The 0-2. Swing and a
It's another base hit.
base hit into left field
Chen going to go for second, and she's in there.
with a stand-up double. If I were Madge, I'd call time and calm Carly Messina down. She's given up 7 straight runs after coming in. First pitch is on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Well, what I've seen today from these two teams is they can hit the ball. That's 6 homers between the two of them today.
So when you said it's going to be a pitcher's game in the
I meant
pregame,
on the low side, but obviously the wind blowing out here today has had some effect on that, but just some real good hitters for both squads.
the 2-1. Called. Strike 2. 2-2. A strikeout would be a big bounce back from that grand slam. The 2-2. Swinging a shot right towards us. And a foul ball. Oh, it's a good throw by you, Mr. Glossner.
Thanks.
You used to play ball back in your days?
Oh, yeah. I was a catcher. It's the only position in the game that you're in on every play. Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, pitcher too, but
True. And that foul ball nearly hit our truck. So foul balls are ruling this at bat now as it's 2-2.
nice at bat. Staying alive, trying to put another run on the board. 5 runs in the inning here. 1 on the single, and then 4 more on the grand slam by Kirsten Klein. Here's a grounder right back to the box. They'll give the third base to the runner and get the out at first to make 2 outs.
So the runner will advance on the 1-3 put out. And Brennan will stand in. She got a base hitter last time, but was thrown out trying to stretch it for 2. First pitch is on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
You got this. Come on now.
So 2 outs, runner on third. The 0-1 swung on and missed.
Come on.
It's 0-2.
You can do it.
The 0-2. Ooh, thought
Just outside.
just a touch outside. And the umpire is coming out to explain
The
something.
umpire
to
may be
the-
calling an illegal pitch here. And if that's the case, I was going to say, if that's the case, the runner's awarded home.
So
That's what I thought when he called that.
So a balk has been issued.
And that gets the 12th run home. And
Now Maggie's going to come out and talk with
bringing her troops together just to say, look, this one's not over yet. We saw what they can do. They've scored, what, 6 runs in the inning. No, we put up 8 in an earlier inning. This game's not over. Let's get out of this inning. Let's get our at-bats, and let's
take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay, Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. So we're going to see what the call is here. Not sure what the umpire saw, but he made the call. Maybe it was that little swing that she moved. She moved to the left just a tad, and maybe that's what he called. I don't know, but it's 12-8 Lenape.
well, she never brought her hands together.
There's another shot towards us. Oh, that did not sound good. Hopefully our equipment's okay.
She never brought her hands together. You have to start with your hands together or bring them together at some point.
Okay.
Notice, see how the ball goes into the glove a little bit when she starts her windup. And if you don't do that, it's an illegal pitch. And an illegal pitch, if there's a base runner on, awards a base to the next base to the runner. If there's not a runner on, it's an automatic ball.
So the 1-2 pitch,
Is
line
a
to
pop
third.
fly, and that'll end the inning. But the Indians
Strike.
put up a 6 spot. Most of the damage done by number 35, Kirsten Klein, with a grand slam. And the Chiefs are down to their final 3 outs, Sam.
So now you got to wonder, are the Indians going to stick?
With Emma Brennan? Is that your
Doesn't-
question?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh, there's no question in my mind she's going to finish this game.
The Chiefs still have yet to figure her out. So Olivia Brennan will come in and try and finish off this game after she came in for Aluya Avgusti.
Yeah, Emma Brennan came in with the Chiefs up 8-1 and only 1 out after they'd put 8 runs up in the in the top of the 3rd inning, and has not given up a run since she's been in. So she stands, if the score stays the way it is, she stands to be the winning pitcher today for the Indians. And certainly when things looked darkest when she came into the game for the Indians, they have rallied with 11 straight runs. They got the first run of the game. The Chiefs put up 8. The Indians have scored the next 11. Top of the 7th.
Allie St. Jean stands in for the Chiefs.
Chiefs need 4 to send it to the bottom. St. Jean, who's homered earlier today.
First pitch is low and outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a
Lined
drive
into
out to right
center. It's
field.
over the head, over the right fielder. That'll be at least 1. She's going to go for 2.
That's a risky spot.
She's
and
safe.
She's safe.
Good hustle by St. Jean. You're right. Down by 4 runs. You don't normally try to stretch it, but good hustle by Allie St. Jean. And the leadoff double.
It looks like we'll have a pinch runner now for Allie St. Jean. It's number 3, Emily Lazowski will pinch run for St. Jean.
This looks like Rachel Bromberg.
She's homered today.
She has homered and made some stellar defensive plays in the outfield. First pitch is a strike.
Right on the lower part of the strike zone.
If you're Lenape, you don't, there's no worry in that runner on second. Now you got to focus on the batter, get your outs.
Ball's outside. It's 1-1.
If you're Cherokee, it's the perfect start to an inning. You get your leadoff runner on, already in scoring position. Don't want to run yourself out of an inning or anything here.
1-1. Swing and a foul ball. So it's 1-2 now to Bromberg.
And Emma Brennan's had some success with the off-speed stuff, getting Cherokee out in front of her. We'll see if she comes back with one here.
The 1-2.
No, it's fastball, and it's a called third strike.
On the inside part of the plate.
That'll bring up
Jordan DeVinny, the center fielder. She's made some stellar catches in the outfield.
She has as well.
She robbed.
You know, despite the, 20, I'm not a math teacher, but I can add 12 and 8. 20 runs scored. There have been some really good defensive plays when you consider that the vast majority of the runs have come via homers today.
So here's the pitch.
All 8 of Cherokee's runs came via the home run.
The outside part of the plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a foul ball.
She's got Jordan DeVenny in a hole now at 0-2.
Right in the palm of her hand. She can go anywhere from here.
And I think that's going to be a balk. There's a runner on second. She should be awarded third, no?
No, she's not.
Yeah.
No, guess it wasn't called a
Guess
balk.
it wasn't. Maybe time had been called.
Pitch, 0-2.
Down low.
That looked to be a good pitch, but instead it's 1-2. The pitch, outside.
Here we go, Jordan. You got this.
Full count pitch to Jordan Vinny. There's a high deep drive, center field. Center fielder's under it and makes the play.
All right, good hit.
Courtney Carroll made a nice job running into the alley there.
So 2 outs now.
Come on,
Katie Kaminsky.
Katie Comiskey up. She has a home run earlier today. She is the last hope right now for the Chiefs.
She's the last
Keep the
chance.
game alive.
So can the Chiefs come up with a 2-out rally, send it to the bottom half of the 7th? Or will Lenape steal a victory here from the Chiefs? We'll find out. The first pitch is
There's a looper that's going to be a base hit.
Here comes the runner scoring from third.
Oh, and that's
Safe, but the runner will go to second, and she's safe. So it's 9-12, Lenape.
I mean, Jess Chen, great arm to throw, but, that ball's got to be down where it can be cut off to keep the runner at first base. You still have a 3-run lead. It's not as important, but if this is a close ball game, 1-run game or a 2-run game, you want to keep that runner off of second base.
So now Megan Gray will stand in. She's got a couple. She was hit by a pitch earlier in the game. The first pitch. There's a.
Pulls it down the left field line.
And it stays
Fair ball.
fair. Oh, and the runner.
And another double. And now the Chiefs
Wow.
are back within 12-10 now.
No, the runner stayed at third. Maggie held up the runner going home.
Oh, okay. My bad.
And
I just assumed they would send her.
so now we have runners at second and third.
And the tying run coming to the plate is Emma Gilmore, who has been on a few times today. Very speedy base runner.
So 2 outs here.
Third baseman creeping way in.
So watch out for the bunt. She has 2 bunt singles today.
And she's very, very quick. She gets this ball down, there's a good chance they won't throw her out at first.
First pitch to Gilmore is called for strike 1. That looked a little low to me, but all in all, it's ruled a strike.
On deck is Adam Messina.
The pitch.
Slapped through the infield for a base hit. 1-run scores.
Here's the
Play at the plate. 2-run
and 2
scores.
runs have scored, and now Gilmore will go to second.
And now the Indians, or the Chiefs, are back within a run at 12-11. All of this with 2 outs.
So Gilmore,
Great slap hitter.
a double will brings in 2 runs, and now
Now
it's a
there
1-run
again was
game.
an exact example of why you got to hit the cutoff. They could have kept Gilmore at first. And with her speed, any base hit now is going to tie this game. 2 outs, a man on second, down by 4, and the Chiefs have strung together base hit after base hit, and they're back within a run.
And Anna Messina will stand in. Tying run on second, 2 outs. The pitch.
Is slapped foul down the third base line. Again, if I'm the third baseman, I'm not playing that deep.
Third baseman is playing really far in.
Well, she's in about 15 feet, 10 feet closer than she was on the first pitch. And she's got speed too, so just because they make the play doesn't mean they're going to get her at first.
The 0-1, and it's swung on and missed. Down to the last strike for Anna Messina.
Contact hitter though, Messina.
So the 0-2, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a pop-up that goes foul behind home plate.
Stays alive, fights one off. That was a good pitch.
Still remains 0-2.
Chiefs have battled back though after the crushing 6-run bottom of the 6th. They have battled back and they have a base hit and tied the game.
Wow. Here's the
And
play
now they're
of the
going to let
plate. The throw to second is not in time.
So 2 outs, a man on second, nobody in, and the Chiefs put 4 runs on the board, and there will be at least a bottom of the 7th, if not more.
But now hang on as we have a injury timeout as let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. See the
Pitch is up. And Gilmore's going to score no matter what there.
So we have a tie ball game now.
And now the lead run
Is on
is out at second.
So Megan Haslick.
We're going to have a pitching change.
So the coach will go out. See if we'll keep Brennan in the game.
Coach Krestik out there to talk to his team. You know, it's a game of emotions, but, you know, Cherokee's got the 2-run lead to the bottom of the 6th. They give up a 6th spot to make it 12. It looks like Lenape's going to win this game. They're 2 outs. Cherokee's down to their last out. String together a series of hits, score 4 runs to tie it up at 12-12.
So Brennan will stay on the mound here. See if she can record the final out and send this game to the bottom of the 7th to see if Lenape can walk it off here.
And Haslick got it all started today for Cherokee with a 3-run homer way back in the 3rd.
So the first pitch is low and inside for ball 1. So Haslick has a home run. It was a 3-run shot. And the 1-0. Swing and a foul ball on the left side. It's 1-1.
You can do it, Megan! You can do it!
So 1-1 with 2 outs.
Come on, Meg!
The pitch
Popped up,
popped up.
foul out of play.
Ball will go foul. It's now 1-2.
Do it! Come on now! Go 1-2!
It's definitely gotten a little bit colder since the start of the game.
You got this! You can do it!
So one ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch from Brennan. Swing and a fly ball out to left field, not very deep, and ooh, that got a little scary.
Just got it a little bit off the end of the bat. You could hear it. Didn't have that crisp sound, but we go to the bottom of the 7th. We are tied at 12 as the Chiefs have rallied back with 2 outs and no runs in and a runner just on second base. They string together a series of hits which result in 4 runs, and we are tied at 12.
So let's see, can Lenape
And
walk
it'll-
it off here in the bottom of the 7th?
It'll be Carly Messina.
She's still on the mound after giving up 6 straight runs. Her teammates are telling her to just relax and throw the ball.
So you got to know now that the Indians, if they get a base runner on, they may sacrifice him over to her, I should say, over to second. 1 run wins it. If they don't score, we go extra innings. And of course, as you probably know, Sam, there is no overtime pay. Or in this case, in baseball, or softball, there is no extra inning pay. What a game, though. What a game of emotions. What a game of turning of the tides. The Chiefs come out with 8 runs in the 3rd to take an 8-1 lead, and Lenape had to be a little down. Indians chipped away, got it back to 8-6, and then the big home run, the big grand slam by Kirsten Klein. And the Indians put up a 6 spot in the 6th to take a 4-run lead. And then the Chiefs down to their last out. And then eventually when Gilmore was up, down to their last strike, put back-to-back hits together, tie the game at 12.
So let's see if Lenape can walk off this game. It'll start with Courtney Carroll. That's the first pitch to Carroll. She shows bunt, pulls it back, ball is low, and it's 1-0.
If there's no pinch hitters, we've got Carroll, then Mahon, and then Baker for the Indians.
The 1-0. There's a bunt, foul. It's 1-1. The 1-1.
That
Swing,
wind has
foul
most
ball.
definitely shifted now to the east now. You can feel it coming at our back, so it's blowing in now. Going to make home runs much more difficult here. So this could be a station-to-station inning for the Indians.
Wait. The 1-2 is swinging a foul ball. So it'll remain 1-2. Good battle here for Carroll. Messina's 1-2. High and outside, it's 2-2. The 2-2. Low, full count. So Carly Messina is in a 3-2. She has a 3-2 count now on Carroll. The pitch.
Ball 4.
Low, ball 4. That looked like a good spot. But in all, it's ruled ball 4, and the winning run is on first.
Be interesting to see now if Kendra Mahon lays down the bunt, the sacrifice bunt, to get Carroll over to second. I'd be surprised if she's not bunting, Sam.
Third baseman creeps in. Shows
She
bunt,
is.
gets it down.
It's a good
Plays it
bunt.
first.
Does the job to get the runner to second. She just gets back.
Oh.
Almost made a too large of a turn. Nice job by Kendra Mahon, though, to get the ball down.
I don't know. That play looked awfully close. Everybody on the Cherokee field thought she was out. She overran the bag, and that nearly was a double play. Almost looked like a double play, but instead of there's one out.
All right, keep battling. Here we go.
Leadoff hitter Jules Baker. Winning run at second.
Pitch.
First pitch is a strike.
On the outside part of the plate, it's 0-1.
We got Carly!
So winning run on second, 1 out, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, it's 0-2.
Marissa Kamek is the scheduled hitter up next. She was pinch hit for last time she was up. Just got a piece of it to stay alive.
Come on, Carly!
So Messina set the 1-2, swung on
Struck her out.
and missed. 2 down here in the 7th, winning run on second.
And it is Marissa Kamek.
Can Kamek get a ball to the outfield? There's a pop
That's
fly.
dropping. That's it. And that's a foul ball.
So it's 0-1.
Tough place to drop one in front of Bromberg, though. She plays the outfield very well. That one sliced
The
foul.
0-1 called. Strike two
on the inside corner.
There's
Oh, and they've got her hung up.
A run down. Here's the throw to
She
second.
does get
She's
back,
safe.
though.
So no balls and 2 strikes to Kamek. Two down.
Lenape started the inning the way they wanted it, got the leadoff player on, got the sacrifice to second, but then a great job here by Carly Messina to strike out the Jules Baker, and now still ahead of Marissa Kamek, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Ball pitch was high and outside.
Olivia Wang on deck for the Indians.
1-2.
Strike 3 called, and we go to extra innings. We're going to go to the 8th. Tied at 12. Well, it's fitting. These two teams, have been very close. The first game was close. They've both been playing much better softball here recently.
So we're going to head to extra innings here at Lenape High School, and we'll be back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center, where experience matters. 800-555-1990, www.deborah.org. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003. Or on the web at www.pwpm.net. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Medford Village Car Care, serving the area's car care needs for 30 years. Located at 11 North Main Street in Medford. 609-654-4023. And on the web at mvcc-nj.com. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/headsup. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
Welcome back to Lenape High School as we have a pitching change for Lenape. Morgan McCrae comes into the game for Lenape in extra innings. as Carly Messina will lead it off for the Chiefs in extras.
Come on, Carly!
The Chiefs had a 4-run 7th inning to tie this game up and held Lenape scoreless in the bottom half. McCray's pitch outside for ball 1. That's Morgan McCray on the mound for Lenape. As she's set, the 1-0. Foul ball off of Messina's leg. It's 1-1.
Come on, Carly!
McCray set the 1-1. Swing and a bouncer towards
Nice
short.
play, dug out, and good play by the shortstop.
So Carly Messina's retired.
Kendra Mahon with a very nice defensive play there.
Now Allie St. Jean will be the batter here. She has a home run today. Looking to drive another one out of the park.
Come on, Allie!
The pitch by Morgan McCray. It's a foul ball. So it's no balls and 1 strike to St. Jean.
Come on, Allie! You can do it!
The 0-1. Outside. It's 1-1 to St. Jean. The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up on the infield. There's a good play by Marissa Kamak. And there's
Rachel, let's get something going here.
2 down now for the Chiefs.
Rachel Bromberg.
She has a home run also in this game.
Going to be much more difficult to get the ball out of here now. It's colder, the wind's blowing in now as opposed to out. It's a whole different field now, really.
McCray set the pitch. Called strike on the inside part of the plate. It's 0-1.
For the Indians, looking ahead to the bottom of the 8th, they will have 3, 4, and 5. Olivia Wang, Kirsten Klein, and Jess Chen, the meat of the Indian order.
Pitch, and there's
Looks
a
like a base hit.
bloop single
Nice shot, Rach!
as Bromberg gets a single, and can the Chiefs pull out another 2-out rally to take the lead here in the top of the 8th?
Jordan Devaney coming up now.
So Jordan Devaney will stand in with runner on first base. The pitch by McCray is taken for strike
1 on
one.
the inside corner.
McCray's 0-1 pitch is a blooper on the
Should be
infield.
handled by the shortstop. It is. So nothing across for the Indians. The Chiefs. They strand a runner. Go to the bottom of the 8th. The second opportunity in a row for the Indians to try to get a walk-off victory here this afternoon.
So can the Indians walk it off here in extras? We'll find out with Olivia Wang to lead it off.
Still going to be Carly Messina on the hill, or in the circle in this case.
She's pitched well after giving up.
Yeah,
Couple
great
of
inning.
runs.
Great inning in the 9th. Did walk the first batter, the sacrifice, but then bared down very nicely, striking out Jules Baker.
So Olivia Wang to lead it off here in the bottom of the 8th. In this 12-12 ball game. So Carly Messina winds up and the pitch is called. Strike on the outside part of the plate. It's no balls and 1 strike. The pitch and another strike on the outside part of the plate. It's 0-2. The 0-2. Swing and a
It's
pop
foul.
up.
Oh, just foul.
It's a foul ball.
Ooh, that didn't miss by much.
That was a heck of an effort to catch that by Bromberg.
That did not miss by much, though.
She just missed it. So still 0-2 for Carly Messina. She's set. She delivers the 0-2. Swinging a foul ball as Wang stays alive. So Messina, the 0-2. Here's the pitch. That looked,
Didn't.
oh, thought a Wang went. That looked to be strike 3 on the inside part of the plate, but the umpire calls it ball 1 and Wang did not go around. So the 1-2 pitch.
Base
Swinging
hit.
a base hit. That's a good start for Lenape. Olivia Wang, a leadoff single. That's a good start. Here's Kristen Klein. She has a grand salami already. Can she drive another one out of the park? So Messina's first pitch.
Ooh.
Swung on and missed. That had a lot of movement to it.
Yeah, but she was looking to end this one with 1 swing of the bat. Outfield very deep. The left fielder maybe 3 steps from the wall or the fence. Center fielder maybe half a dozen.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the runner will advance to
Oh,
second.
that's huge because you know Kirsten Klein is not going to bunt, okay? So you knew you weren't going to get a sacrifice to get the runner to second. Now you've got Kirsten Klein, who's got 5 RBIs today, 2 singles and a homer. Winning run at second.
The 1-1 pitch is outside for ball 2. Looks like they might be.
This was the same count when she hit the grand slam. And I think they're walking her. They
Yeah.
are. They're putting her on. That's smart. That's smart. This is the one girl you don't want to have beat you.
So
And
there's
they put
ball
her
4.
on. She's not happy about it. But that's smart baseball. That's smart softball in this case. Jess Chen, though, this is no easy out either. She's doubled and homered today for the Indians.
There
But it
will
looks like
be.
we got a pinch hitter. We could definitely have a pinch runner.
There's a pinch runner for Kirsten Klein.
That is Serena Shaw. She pinch ran earlier and was thrown out trying to steal.
So winning run on second. Still nobody out. Jess Chen has a chance to be the hero.
Now the question is, Jess Chen, who's had a couple of hits today, including a home run, you bunt her for Devin Horner and then Jaden Hunter, 1 out, and put runners at second and third. That winning run just 60 feet away.
The pitch.
There was no indication of a bunt there, and it's called a strike.
So no balls and 1 strike to Ched. The pitch. Called strike 2. It's 0-2.
Well, no indication of a bunt there either, and it's now 0-2. She's put herself in quite a deep hole here.
The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Bromberg under it. And there was no tag, so 1 out. So good concentration there from Bromberg to catch that. And now there's 1 out here. So Devin Horner now has a chance of being the hero. So Devin Horner will stand in. The pitch. There's a swing and a foul ball. And I'm kind of shocked, Scott, that Lenape didn't try and bunt.
Well, she is the 5 hitter, so, coach figures why give up a 5 hitter? That's the only thing I can figure.
Is the 0-1 pitch. Called strike 2.
What a job. What a job Carly Messina's doing. She gets the short fly to right.
The 0-2. Swing
and
and
then
a ground ball
to second. Oh, she hesitates. But that's okay. You get the out. Now there's 2 outs.
2 outs. Winning run on third. That sends Jaden Hunter. Now it looks like we have a substitute batter. It's number 4. Looks
Your
to be
pitcher, Morgan McCrae.
Morgan McCrae will now stand in. Chance to be the hero here. The first pitch is high and outside. 4-1.
Again, the one thing that is working in Cherokee's favor is the fact that there are 2 outs, so it will take a clean hit or a misplay of some sort.
That's a good pitch on the lower
Ball
part
and
of the
strike now.
plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the third baseline. Here's the play at first, and it's out, and we'll go to the 9th inning. Still tied up at 12. So we'll go to the top of the 9th now. As Lenape had a golden opportunity to win the game, and they just couldn't bring that runner home. Maybe if that 5-hitter would have bunted, then there would have been a whole different ball game, but
That's hindsight's 20/20 though, Sam. You got your 5-hitter up. You figure she's obviously one of your better hitters. She's doubled and homered. I don't know. Do you sacrifice? You didn't bunt you're not going to bunt your 4-hitter. There's not too many places you're going to bunt your 5-hitter. So, and if they bunt her, and then there's 1 out, the ground ball to second, they cut down the run at home anyway. It really doesn't make any difference. And they needed a base hit and couldn't get it.
so McCrae is still will go back out for her 2nd inning of work in this extra innings contest. As the temperatures have changed. It was nice and warm at the start of this game, and now it's freezing cold. So we're here in the top of the 9th. So Katie Kaminsky will lead it off here for the Chiefs in the top of the 9th. McCrae's ready. The pitch to Kaminsky. Swing and a pop-up. Shallow. And Jules Baker makes the play. 1 gone here in the top of the 9th. First pitch swinging for Kaminsky, and that didn't work out so well. So here's Megan Gray. With 1 out here in the top of the 9th. The pitch. She shows bunt. Doesn't get any of it. Still was showing bunt, and it's ruled a strike. Outfield is far back, so a bloop single will do them really good. The pitch by McRae. Oh, and that was a beautiful pitch to get Gray swinging, not singing, swinging, and it's 0-2. The 0-2.
Yeah, try the same thing. She chased one in the dirt last time, throw it back there again.
So 1 ball and 2 strikes now for Gray. The 1-2 on the outside, just a touch outside. It's 2-2 now. McRae's set. The 2-2.
Foul tip
Swung
held
on
on
and
to
missed.
by the catcher. That's a sweet play by the catcher.
So 2 gone now. The top of the 9th.
And that'll bring up,
Emma Gilmore.
yeah. Was Gilmore and Messina last inning, I should say not last inning now, in the top of the 7th that really made things happen that turned the tide around.
And it's
Gilmore
called
was
strike.
down to 2 strikes and got a solid slap hit right through the middle, which brought them within a run. And then right behind it, Messina got a base hit that scored Gilmore, and that's what tied us up.
And swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
I don't think she cares whether she has 2 strikes, though. Watching her hit, she's just as good with 2 strikes as without any strikes. Puts bat on the ball. That strikeout we saw in her first at bat today, I'm guessing is very rare. A lot of contact from this young lady.
0-2, low and outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2.
And there's your slap, but it's foul.
Count will remain 1-2.
She's just a tough out.
McRae ready. Gilmore ready. 2 outs. The 1-2 pitch. High for ball 2. Twelve to 12 here in the top of the 9th. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and
Another
missed.
foul tip into the catcher's mitt. Great job by Morgan McRae. Shuts down the Chiefs again, and the Indians will have their 3rd opportunity to try and win this in the home half, in this case of inning number 9. Well, I'll tell you, Sam, for our last regular season broadcast of the spring season on LDTV, you couldn't ask for a better one. Started out looking like Cherokee was going to romp today when they scored 8 runs. Lenape whittled the lead down to 2, and then a huge bottom of the 6th, including a grand slam from Kirsten Klein, put the Indians up by 4, and then the Chiefs responded in the top of the 7th. 2 outs and only 1 man on second base. The Chiefs put together a furious rally that tied us up at 12, and that's where we sit as we go to the bottom of the 9th inning.
So Cherokee came out fast and furious, and they were held to nothing during the rest of the game. And Lenape came out fast and furious, and then Cherokee tied the game up. So that's how we got here in the 9th. 10 extra innings.
And this looks like Courtney Carroll. Carroll, Mann, and Baker. This is the same 3 that started off the bottom of the 7th. And they got Carroll on with a walk. Mahon sacrificed her to second, but then Messina Carly Messina did a wonderful job striking out Jules Baker and getting Marissa Kamek, and we went 2 extra innings back then.
So the first pitch is low for ball 1.
So now we start the bottom of the 9th.
The pitch. Pop
It's
up.
foul. It is in play, though.
Good
And there's
play.
1 out.
That was a good play by Jess Chen. By Megan Haslock. Not Jess Chen, that's Lenape.
That'll bring up Kendra Mahon.
Ball's taken outside for ball 1. The pitch. High. Ball 2. The 2-0. Swing and a drive to center field to Vinnie back. And she'll make the catch.
It's a routine play. Routine play for Jordan Devaney. And so 2 quick outs for Cherokee as we go still in the bottom of the 9th, and now the leadoff batter, Jules Baker. Ground ball to second. Easy inning. That's the easiest inning I've seen here in this game. So after 9 complete, we're still tied at 12, and we go to the 10th.
So we're all tied up here in the as we go into the 10th inning. All tied up at 12.
Umpires are talking about something. I'm not sure what it is. Are they gonna, I can't imagine they'd end this game in a tie, would they? Indians are in the field. Both umpires are, both head coaches are there. They're getting out of the way so that no, it can't be. I was gonna say. Certainly not darkness. I mean, we're only at late afternoon here, although this will be broadcast at night, but
I think the umpires are just going over like what the strike zone is and stuff like that.
I think they're talking about more than that.
Everything's been discussed.
Yeah, they are going to the international rule. They're going to the international tiebreaker rule where they started with a runner on second in every inning now. So each team will get, now they will have a runner on second.
With no outs.
And what I'm not sure of, and I'm not going to speculate, is it anybody? I wonder if it's anybody they can pick or if it's the last out that was made.
And I think it is because Emma Gilmore did have the last out.
And they'll sacrifice her to third. That's not surprising. Nice bunt. Beautiful sacrifice by number 15, Anna Messina. And that puts the lead run now on third base. Now, in the bottom of the inning, Lenape gets the same start. So their lead off, their first person, or they'll start with a player on second base.
So Megan Halak
Here we go! 1, 2.
will stand in. She has a 3-run home run today. The pitch.
Megan Haslick gets a base hit, and the Chiefs have the lead.
So the Chiefs will take the lead here after a base hit from Megan Halak. It'll be a 13-12 game.
Way to get it done, Meg!
So a good job by Haslick to get that base hit. And now it's 13-12 Chiefs. The pitch by McRae. There's a base hit.
That's in the gap. Oh, cut off nicely.
Yeah, way to go, Courtney!
So now a rally coming out here from the Chiefs.
Thought for a minute that ball might get past the outfielder to the wall, but to the fence. But Courtney Carroll did a nice job cutting it off, keeping the runner at second.
Now here's Allie St. Jean.
Woo!
I think we got a pinch runner, I was going to say.
It's number 9. Taylor Ginchero. Or Ginchero.
Allie St. Jean's had a strong game back behind the plate and also has a home run in today's contest, which seems like a day and a half ago when we first started.
St.
She's
Jean
got another base hit up the middle.
Here comes the runner scoring
comes
from
the
home.
throw.
Here's the throw to the plate, cut off by the pitcher. And now there's runners at the corners. Allie St. Jean delivers an RBI single. It's 14-12 Cherokee.
Way to go, Chiefs!
So now we'll have another pinch runner for the Chiefs. Emily
Emily Lazowski.
Emily Lazowski will pinch run for Allie St. Jean. Here's the pitch by McRae. Called for strike 1. Throw to third is not in time.
Rachel Bromberg up.
14-12.
There is one out. Of course, the only out was on the sacrifice that got Gilmore over to third base on the beautiful sacrifice bunt by Anna Messina.
And there's
a
single.
dropping base hit. One base at a time. Now it's a 3-run lead. Still only one out as Bromberg drives in another run.
And here's Jordan DeVinny. I would imagine the runner from first is going to steal.
You would think, see if they can draw a throw, get another run home. I wouldn't imagine they're going to keep her there very long.
There goes
there
the
she
runner.
goes.
Throw
Again,
to
the
third.
throw to third.
There's a stolen base.
Jordan DeVenny up.
Come on, Jordan!
Chiefs have pushed 3 across here in the top of the 10th.
The pitch. Swing and a
And
base.
they're going to put 4 across, and they're going to hold her at third. Again, one base at a time. The throw goes through.
That was
Now they're back up by 4 again at 16-12.
That was a great hit right up the middle of the field for Jordan DeVinny.
Now we're going to see Katie Comiskey up at the plate.
The pitch by McRae.
Fisted to third. They're going to come home. It's a bad throw.
Oh.
And that's going to be another run. Tough play for the catcher there, Wong, to make the play. It was short hopped her. And now 5 runs across, and it's 17-12.
So they have to calm McRae down.
Chiefs have now put 9 straight on the board. 4 in the top of the 7th, and now 5 here in the top of the 10th. But as we've seen, Lenape's got potential to come back. Both of these teams have come back a couple of different times today.
So have runners on first and second
Still only 1 out.
for Megan Gray. The pitch by McRae is taken for strike 1. Looked outside, but got the pitcher's call there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Tried to bunt, and it's foul, so now there's 2 strikes. If she tries to bunt again, and Goes foul, she'll be out.
And on deck is Emma Gilmore, who has really been a spark plug here today.
The 0-2. Swing
Is
and a
popped out to second.
pop up to second base. So now there's 2 down for Gilmore. The pitch.
Fouled out of play behind the Lenape dugout.
It's 0-1.
Coming up for the Indians, I believe, will be Carmack, Wang, and Klein. At least that's what I have in my score sheet.
The 0-1. There's a steal to third, and Vinny steals third. She got a great jump.
Well, nothing to lose there. I mean, you already got 5 runs in, but the reason you want to do that now, with the speed of Emma Gilmore, a little slap in the infield, and she's going to beat it out to first and maybe score another run.
The pitch. She slaps it foul. Goes to 1-2. McRae set. The 1-2. Swing and a foul ball.
Of course, a reminder, Lenape, in their half of the inning, will start with a runner on second base, just as Cherokee did. But they need to string together a lot of hits again. They're 5 behind, and Gilmore's not done batting yet.
So runners on second and third. The pitch.
Well
And
defended by Lenape there. That was the idea, though. You know, try to get her to slap one and maybe beat it out. So the Cherokee Chiefs put up 5 runs in the top of the 10th and take a 17-12 lead. And now can they hold the Indians and get out of here with a victory in what looked like a loss 3 innings ago?
So it looks like Carly Garcia will come on and try and finish off this game.
I'll tell you, she's responded very well after that. You know, the 6 runs she gave up in the top of that 7th. She has not let up anything since then. Or I'm sorry, in the bottom of the 6th when she gave up the 6 runs. Shut them down in the 7th, shut them down in the 8th, shut them down in the 9th. And now she needs to do it just one more time. So it'll be interesting if, see who Lenape puts out there. I'm guessing it'll be Marissa Kamek. She made the last out. No, it's going to be Jules Baker. Oh, because she made the last out. That's right. My bad. So it's Kamek, Wang, Klein, numbers 2, 3, and 4 in the order for the Indians.
1, 2, 3, here we go.
Kamek and Klein. If Kamek gets on and Wang gets on, or they score, that could bring up Klein. Although they're 5 behind and not 4. We know the power that Klein has.
First pitch is low and away for ball 1. So international rules for these extra innings, as there was a runner on second base. The 1-0. There's a shot into right field.
Oh, collision. Ooh, little
Deviney.
miscommunication, but Deviney gets it.
So there's one gone.
Boy, between the two of them, they cover so much field, they both won them. Bromberg gives a thumbs up that she's okay. I'll tell you, those center fielder and right fielder have played a whale of a game today for the Chiefs. Checking to see that she's okay. Here comes Jordan Deviney over to say, sorry, I ran you over.
So one down here in the 10th.
That'll bring up Olivia Wang.
The pitch by Mancina. The swing and a foul ball.
As I said, Carly Messina has done a great job since the little bit of a stumble, or maybe a big stumble in the bottom of the 6th. The big blow was the grand slam by Klein, but she's shut him down since.
Pitch is high and away. 1-1. The 1-1 is outside. It's 2-1.
Come on, Carly!
The pitch. Swing
Popped
and a
up, and
pop
that's in play.
on the
First
infield.
baseman.
She'll make the grab, and there are 2 outs now for the Chiefs.
And now it's the Chiefs who have the Indians down to their last out here tonight. Oh, I'm sorry, this afternoon. Or tonight,
So Kirsten,
today.
So Kirsten Klein will be the batter.
This game started April 7th. What a game, though, seriously. What a game. Both of these teams are to be commended for the incredible comeback on both of their parts.
Here we go, Chief! Come on, Carly!
So the Indians are down to their final out.
Boy, it's a tough out to have to get on Kirsten Klein. A couple of singles, a grand slam.
Pitch. Outside, I think they're going to intentionally walk her. That's what it looks like. I think that's a good idea by the Chiefs. Yeah, they're intentionally walking her.
Well, she's the damage. She's the one that does the damage for the Indians.
You know,
And if you can put her on and she doesn't hit a 2-run homer, great.
that was a dangerous
Last pitch?
pitch.
A little close? Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
that-
high, but it was over the plate.
That could have been easily driven out.
The cheering there.
And there's ball 4. So that will bring up Jess Chen.
2 outs, runners on first and second.
Here we go, Carly!
Chen has a homer today, so we know she has home run power.
Pitch by Mancina. He's taking foul.
Here you go!
Messina came right in on her hands right there, not letting her extend the bat head. That's what you got to avoid here.
So 0-1, down to 2 more. All Mancina needs is 2 more strikes. And Cherokee will take the win here. There's a swing and a.
Oh, it gets under the
and
glove.
through
It
the
stayed
legs.
down, and now the bases are loaded.
Now the big.
That's that funny hop that sometimes balls take. And
Way to hustle, girl!
So now Devin Hunter, corner,
Come on now!
I think
will be up.
Megan Gray thought that ball was going to come up like it normally does on this hard infield, but because of the spin, it hit and stayed right down and scooted under her glove. Not much you can do about that. She was in good position to make the play. She just didn't get the bounce that the ball normally takes on this field.
That's the Chiefs' second error. There's the pitch, and it's a
Base hit. We're
Base
still
hit.
alive. And now it's 17-13.
All right, here we go!
So could we see a 2-out rally here from the Indians to win the ball game? A grand slam would tie it up.
Jaden Horner represents the tying run at the plate. A couple of seeing eye singles those last 2 hits.
The pitch.
Foul
Swing,
back.
a foul ball. 0-1. Mancina's pitch on the outside corner, called for strike two.
So Carly Messina trying to get it done here. One strike away for the Chiefs.
The 0-2. Swing and a
Stays
foul
alive.
ball. All she needs is one more pitch to finish this game off. The 0-2 once more. Swing and another foul ball.
And I'm thinking they're running out of balls now. And they try to throw one back and it doesn't get over the fence. And there we go.
So still remains 0-2.
Come on, Carly!
The pitch from Mancina.
It's a line drive and the ball game is over. Caught by second baseman Katie Comiskey. The Chiefs come from way back. Scores 4 runs in the top of the 7th to tie it and then score 5 in the top of the 10th to win it.
Great game. Great offense shown by both teams. And the Chiefs will pull it out in a grueling 10-inning game that was great to the very end.
A very elated Cherokee Chief team. You know, if you're Lenape, are you a little down because,
And it's time now to take a look at the All-State Good Hands Play of the Game. Sponsored by Michael McDyer, CLTC 609-654-1426 or Michael McDyer at allstate.com. Allstate, you're in good hands.
It's the base hit, seeing eye single up the middle during that 5-run rally in the 10th inning that led the Chiefs to victory.
You see the final score line there, 17-13, as the Cherokee Chiefs advance to 12-5, and the Lenape Indians fall to 6-9. But you see there, 23 hits for the Chiefs and 15 hits for the Indians. They combined for 38 hits.
It's on.
Thank you.
So you see the final scoreline right there, 17-13. The Cherokee Chiefs win it. We'll be back with the player of the game right after this.
Hey, son. So, you're turning 13, becoming a man. Your hormones are surging, starting to notice the girls. You know, maybe your body's doing some funny things. So, you want to talk? Or we could talk about drugs.
Yeah, let's talk about drugs.
There's no wrong way to talk to your kids about drugs, but you'll need to be ready. We can help. Visit our website at drugfree.org.
And welcome back to Lenape High School, and it's now time for the Reconstructive Orthopedics Player of the Game. 1-800-896-RECON or on the web at www.reconstructiveortho.com. Let's send it down to Bonnie Brager, standing by for the interview.
Thanks, guys. It's been a crazy game today for Lenape versus Cherokee, and I am here with Kirsten Klein, who hit a grand slam to get them in the lead for the first time they were in the lead. Can you take me through that?
You know, I go up there and I really don't think about anything. You know, I saw that pitch come right down the middle, and I drove it to the outside, and as soon as I hit it, I knew. But it's just a great feeling. It's really exhilarating when you get a hit like that.
That's awesome. And can you take me some of the feelings throughout the rest of the game, how you guys kept going?
You know, it's really thanks to all of our girls and especially our captains who really, you know, motivate us to go through the rest of the game. And we all work as a team, which is great. You know, some parts of that we did make some errors, and you know, but we kept fighting, and that was the most important part.
Yes, it is. And what are your plans for the rest of the season and beyond?
You know, we're looking to go to playoffs, and even though we're not top leaderboards, but it doesn't matter. We're still in the playoffs, and we're looking to go through and to get to states.
Very nice. Thank you. Back to you guys.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Bonnie. There you have it. The Cherokee Chiefs beat the Lenape Indians 17-13. I'm Sam Goldberg alongside Scott Gloucester, and we bid you adieu.
This program was produced by Lenape District Television.
Do you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans